There we go. What's going on, family? How y'all doing? How is everybody doing? Queen Christy, I still see you right in the middle of the screen. I absolutely love it. Let's get it, y'all. Who else we got in here? Queen Robin, how are you, beautiful? Queen Rose, how are you? Queen Kana, what's going on? Queen Janice be so focused. I don't know what she be looking at, but she be so focused. I'll be like, listen, I need to be doing some work. Every time I see you, you make me feel like I need to be doing something different because you be focused. I absolutely love it. Where's everybody else, though? Please go get your cousins. Go tell your cousins stop playing. We are live. Everybody go let them know we are live. We are getting this. Queen Zell, what's going on, Queen? You should have slept real good last night because you definitely got your questions answered. Listen, she don't be playing with nobody, okay? Where's everybody else at, though? Why your camera's still off? It's Hump Day Wednesday. And on this day, y'all know what we doing. We winning. It is always a winning Wednesday inside this room. Where the rest? I don't understand. Like, how many people we got? 1, 2, 3. I see about 6 people, maybe, outside of the coaches with their camera on. Am I missing something? King Dr. Jaja. That's how you show up, my guy. I love it. Queen Bree, how are you, beautiful? Can y'all like tell me what's going on where the rest of y'all cousins is at? Malicia, Queen, I don't know, you got your camera off, but I've been thinking about you heavy. I was wondering about you yesterday. I hope all is well. Listen, family, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know every time we get together, it is a time that we are going to grow. We're going to get to that next level. And today, we're going to always have something special for y'all. However, I need to know from Monday, did anybody do any work as far as their foundational 5? I think it was the Queen, Robin. But I seen somebody drop something as far as their foundations and everything was concerned. I kind of glanced at it and was like, oh, somebody in here working and I love it. Has anybody actually put anything together as far as anything that we went over on Monday? I need to know. Anybody? Anybody? It is a wealthy Wednesday. Okay, we're not just sitting here doing nothing. It's a wealthy Wednesday. Anybody do anything? Have y'all started to put it together? Who said indeed? Somebody just said indeed. Let me open this up. Okay, the Queen is working on it. Okay, let me see. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Okay, you ain't posted it yet. Okay. Janice, I know you're working, so indeed. Listen, would you like to share real quick? Anybody want to share what they've put together? I need to know that y'all are actually putting this together and making sense out of it for you, making it relatable for yourself to what you have going on for your business. Anybody want to share anything? You want to tell us about your anchor, anything? Now, y'all all right this way? Everybody up? Okay, there we go. What's going on, Queen Christy? Come talk to me.
I'm sorry, I was trying to find the button.
Hold on. Janice is on the screen. Hold on.
Good morning.
Facing your regular hand and your virtual hand. What's going on, beautiful?
Good morning. So as far as my anchor, I just had to learn to get more specific with what I want, because sometimes my mind could just be very broad. So me just focusing on the funding part will allow me to just develop my systems around it, and then I can leverage other businesses that I'm interested in.
I love that. Anybody else, Yana, with that? Because I know I need to get more detailed with things as well. So I completely understand that. Anybody else, Yana, with that? I figured we would pull some out. Anybody else? Is just 2? A lot of us are really making things extremely broad, and it is so imperative that we become as specific as possible and as detailed as possible. So I love that for you, Queen. So I know you want to go ahead and drop that and show us what you got going on soon, right?
It's in there. I already dropped it.
Oh, you dropped it?
But when you look at it, it's a lot, but I still need to be more specific on what it is.
So you want to compound it some? Make it.
Yeah, I think I need to compound it because I'm thinking it's futuristic, and I'm like, all right, you gotta come back and be like, what's the realistic, actionable steps I could take right now to get there?
I love that. I love that. Show the Queen some love in the chat, family. We got you. Yes.
Janice, first of all, I want to say thank you, Janice. Is anybody seeing the growth of Janice? Like just being able to come out and speak like that and articulate, Janice, shout out to you, baby. My bad. So I got hype over here. I'm hyped.
Nah, like for real, I feel you because
Sure.
he's really getting to it. I told you, how could she not? Do y'all see how focused she be on these calls? Her focus is ridiculous. It's on another level, I promise. I absolutely love the focus and intention. And we already know you're going places. I can't wait to toast it up to you, Queen. Let's get it. All right, we got one more hand. Queen Christy, come talk to us, love.
Good morning, everybody. And I do Yana with Janice. For real, my mind be all over the place. I got so many ideas. Right now, my anchor is my rental properties. I've been working really hard on those rehabs, and I'm so happy that I finally was able to get a deposit for a tenant in one of them and sign them up with Section 8. And I passed my whole Section 8 inspection. I had to do it. Had to do a retry, but I did it. You know, I got passed. I'm glad about that. And actually had a call yesterday with Coach Hackett, and he gave me some good ideas of going to the city to help so that I can get a grant to help me with the rehabs on getting more affordable housing. So that is my anchor right now, focusing on more rental properties so I can help more people with affordable living.
I love that. Like, I absolutely love that because everybody knows, anybody that has a rental property for the most part knows that when you get that Section 8 money, that's that guarantee. That is like a goal. I know so many people that have rental properties and all they want to do is get that Section 8 approval, getting through that inspection. I heard is a beast.
Yes.
So I absolutely understand it. And so congratulations to you, Queen, because now you know that that is an income that is guaranteed. Now you might have to have some management to make sure the tenants and everything is straight and doing what they need to do. However, you know your checks is definitely coming in, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for putting it all together, and keep going to the next level. You and the Queen Janice, I actually love how y'all are coming up here and speaking about how you have set up there and made last week's lesson and session and started putting it in. Sorry. Hold on. My child is coming up on my screen. Okay, sorry, y'all, and making it extremely relatable with what you have going on. So again, show the Queen Christy some love in the chat, family. And listen, it is actually that time now, right? And so y'all see all of us up here. Y'all see these coaches. We already know we coming from that mindset mogul, that state of mind. Matter of fact, Magic, come on up here. Come on up here, Magic. All right, so there's only one that actually brings forth that energy. So y'all already know, as soon as I start saying that E word, what should be flowing in the chat? I want to see it moving so fast. I don't even want to be able to see who's dropping it. Y'all know what time it is. There's only one person that could bring the energy into this community the way they do. I'm not understanding energy. Thank you. I'm like,
nah, we should have let them say mindset though. We should have let them say mindset so they seen the energy pop out. The energy queen pop out.
Listen, not cousin. Okay, I absolutely love it. And so come on, it's not moving fast enough. We're not going nowhere until I see these green batteries start flowing. Because this queen is going to come through here and make sure that she brings the love, the energy, give you them smoothies. I don't know. We had a smoothie in a minute. I'm longing for a smoothie. Is anybody else longing for a smoothie? Because I need my energy smoothie, especially this morning. And so I need everybody. In 1 second, because I'm quite sure Magic might want to come in here and finesse this as well. But I need everybody to get ready. Come on. I just want to keep seeing them green batteries. Just keep them going. Keep them going. Let's go, y'all. Keep them going. There we go. Keep it run it up. There we go. On this wealthy Wednesday, the queen is going to come through here and bless us like never before with that energy. Y'all already know who and what it is. Magic, let's go.
Hey, you already know it's the golden impact coming through. And matter of fact, I just want to say this before the queen comes through. She has a golden bucket event happening on July 20th. So make sure you tell them about that after you come through and drop these bars. But we got the energy coach coming through. So Jazz, what's going on? Matter of fact, hold on. Let's bring everybody over.
Everybody need to unmute first.
Yeah, give her that energy first. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
let's go.
Wednesday, bring that energy. Bring it, bring it, bring it.
Jazzy, let's
You in house, so let's go, let's go, let's go.
Bring
Let's
that
get
mama
it.
energy, baby. Let's
Let's get it.
go.
Let's
Go with
get
the
it. Let's get
energy,
it.
queen.
Get
Let's
on
go, let's go, let's get it.
Let's
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Come on, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Yes, let's
Hey,
get it.
Let's go, Jazzy J.
Yeah,
Ruby
Jazz,
girl.
let's go.
Let's
Yes,
go.
man. All right. I heard it. I heard it, Sunshine. The mama, I heard the mama energy. First of all, that's the trigger right there. That's what got me. That's what got me, Queen. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Great morning. How we feeling? It's a blessing to be here. It is Winning Wednesday. And today, I know we've been going through our foundation. We've been going through our financial flowing, but I have an amazing presentation for y'all to really visualize what it means to be the best of the best, right? Because we say we the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. But what does that look like? And how does it look every single day, right? So I'm going to share my screen. I want y'all to drop the battery emojis in the chat once you see the screen, because I want to give y'all everything that I have for y'all this morning. So let me know when y'all can see my screen. Let me pull this chat up so I could communicate what I have to articulate today. All right. I'm not going to do too much yelling with y'all, right? I'm going to get straight to the point, because there's power in the point. Somebody drop power in the point. And that's preluding to our content. That's preluding to our marketing. That's preluding to our business. That's preluding to that foundation, that business foundation, right? I see only Monique with the power of the point. Okay, Chrissy. Okay, Rose. Okay, Stacy. Shout out to Stacy. Okay, Moy, I see y'all. I see y'all. Power of the point. Dr. Jaja. I bet. So as y'all can see, this is setting a foundation, your business foundation on YouTube, and marketing for that matter, right? So if y'all see anybody familiar on this screen, I want you to drop their name in the chat. Drop their name in the chat, because why? Content is literally who you are. Content is what you do. Anytime you move, you speak, you make a certain movement, that is content. We overlooking and thinking that everything has to be perfect. Well, no, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you have to start to be perfect, right? Once you start, you are now perfectly walking in your alignment with the progress that you take. So I'm gonna get right into it. I see, okay, Krewski and Jazzy, you heard it. Jazzy and Mindset, you heard it. Got to get more people up here. That's what I'm hearing. All right, so boom. We starting off with, I'm not playing with my potential. I'm spreading my potential. And I want everybody to drop this in the chat. Yep, take the time to write this, because I need y'all to feel what I'm saying. I'm not playing with my potential. I'm spreading my potential, right? So let's put this in layman's terms. Think of your foundation like concrete, right? Concrete is actually a liquid first, right? Shout out to you, Brianne, period. Concrete is a liquid first, right? But you have to spread it out so that it's even amongst the platform, so that way you can set the foundation of building your house. How many of us would you prefer concrete to set your house on, or would you prefer plastic? Drop it in the chat. Concrete or plastic, right? What would you prefer to build your house? Concrete, right? Why? Because it's strong. It's durable.
Drizzly when I was crossing the bridge.
That bridge is.
I think so. It was wet this morning.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
That
No,
bridge is built. I'm gonna just turn the captions on so y'all can see what I'll say. Like that, yeah. Yeah, so the concrete is strong, right? The concrete is building the foundation. You want to spread it out evenly, so that way your house, your blueprint is built on a strong business foundation. However, you want to set the wooden planks that's on the outside of that concrete so it doesn't go everywhere, right? How we were speaking to Janice when she said she needs to be more specific, right? More intentional. Think of the specific as your wooden planks. You're putting those on the outside of your concrete to spread it out just on that area, just on that platform, just in those dimensions, to now build on top of it. If you're following me, I want you to drop follow in the chat, because it's important to visualize this. Content is seeing. You're seeing content on all platforms, right? Drop follow in the chat, right?
You have to set those boundaries so it doesn't go all over the place. But those boundaries, those wooden blocks, what Janice also mentioned, that is your niche. That is your specific industry. So now you can build up on that platform. And building up means you are the expert, right? I want you to drop expert in the chat because it's crucial to know everything that you're doing. No one else can do it like you. So whether you feel like you're on day 2, somebody's always going to be on day 1, right? Whether you feel like you're on day 10 and somebody else is on day 100, well, guess what? You still got day 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to teach, to help, to benefit. So you are needed. So now let's put it into perspective when it comes to that foundational 5. So we talked about the anchor. Your anchor is your bigger picture. If your boundaries are your niche, your anchor is your bigger picture. So your anchor should be reassuring you that you are on the right track. Your anchor should know that if anything fails, you still have your idea, your dream that holds weight. And that is your anchor. Literally, it has to hold weight in what you do when it comes to your business, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to your actual niche. What is holding weight and that confidence to make you the expert? That is your bigger picture. And you can apply this to any platform, but especially there's one in particular that y'all know, I know that y'all know, right? Your affiliates is going to be when it comes to, look at that YouTube in the chat. Okay, don't be getting on my good side. Don't be getting on my good side. When you get into your affiliates, those are your strategic collaborations when it comes to marketing. Yes, we know strategic partnership, but your collaboration comes from that affiliate. So using your platform can involve somebody else's audience, that OPA. Drop OPA in the chat because OPA is very powerful. If you haven't noticed already, it's about being in an environment that could change your life one time. And I'm going to get right into that one time, but I want to make it clear, right? I want to make it clear when it comes to your affiliates, when you're strategically collaborating, you really want to vet the person, whether that's your accountability partner, whether that's somebody's podcast you're going on, whether that's somebody's reel that you're remixing to put on your own page. For example, when you're able to remix somebody else's content on Instagram, for that matter, you're able to take the video that they've already made and now add your own spin to it. So now this is including their audience in addition to yours, right? So for example, to put it in a vision, let's say I made a video. That video is hitting 20K views. You can now take that video, record something over it or on the side of it or on top of it, and now leverage my audience that people initially saw from that video and watch your video for your reaction, for your take, and for your touch on the actual video. And that's leveraging someone's audience within a matter of seconds, a matter of minutes, right? And when we're doing these videos, it happens one time. So moving to your assets, when it comes to your content, when it comes to your marketing, when it comes to setting that business foundation, because if you have an amazing business, but nobody knows, then it's just an amazing idea. It's like still being in your head. So people have to know what you do. They have to hear about what is being done in your business. And so with the asset, we're going to do it one time, right? Where are you storing your information when it comes to business? I want to know. Let's be real quick. Let's be real. How many of us have 3, 4, 5 notebooks just for MMA, just for the course, just for mentorship? I want you to drop me in the chat. If you have 3, 4, 5 books just for MMA, just for Luhv Plus, drop me in the chat. Damn. I feel like Chris Tucker saying, damn. Because all the memes in the chat, yo, respectfully, I love it. I love that we're taking notes because we have the information that is being brought to us, but where are you storing that information? How are you putting that information into your business and making it your content, making it your research, making it your library? Somebody drop library in the chat. Because when we're speaking on these classes, Tuesday and Thursday night, 9 o'clock, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 in the morning, and all the other classes, we have to realize that that information is pertaining to exactly what we do. So if you hear somebody speaking about funding, like last night, the glue, right? Or you hear somebody speaking about real estate, think of it in your actual niche. I'm thinking about media every time. I'm thinking about YouTube every time. I'm thinking about whatever it is that is my bigger picture, because that one information, that one piece of information, that one thing you get can now be made into one video that helps you for the eternal life of your business, right? Storing that business, documenting that process. You record one time and that video is watched for the rest of your days. Why is this helpful when it comes to your assets? Because your assets should be working for you, right? So now when it comes to your business, you might have frequently asked questions. What's a question that people ask you constantly in your business? Drop it in the chat because I want to know. What's a question that people ask you constantly in your business? And if you're not getting asked, that means you're not out enough and you're not having the right conversations, period, right? What questions are being asked in your business frequently that you have to answer pertaining to what you do? What services do you offer? Okay, what is it? What does you do? How's the housing market? How do you handle rude clients? Right. So these are now videos that you can make in response to these actual questions called your frequently asked questions. And these will be put on your funnel. These will be put on your websites. I don't want to get too deep into that, but just making sense of it, that any question that you get, you can now make into a video. So now you're actually benefiting from having somebody ask you the same question over and over and over again. And lastly, when it comes to your assets and doing things one time, we can pick one day out of the week or one day out of the month just to create content. That will be saving you an asset of time. Time is a very valuable asset. But if we choose one day just to create, one day to bulk create and make your videos for the entire month, you have now set yourself apart to actually be that 1%. So I'm continuing on this one time, 1%, one recording, because that's really all it takes. Somebody drop one time in the chat. It takes you to do something one time for your life to change. But we're so distracted by all the 10, 20 attempts that we've been taking, and it's not really giving us what we want. But you see, that is the result. When you're working longer in the business, you actually reap the benefit of seeing the result, seeing the upsells go through, right? Those upsells, you want to no longer overlook your greatness. Upselling yourself is a simple conversation, right? You don't need to help someone make $1 million before letting them know that it's possible. Somebody drop "it's possible" in the chat. Because every time I get on here, I'm going to let you know that it's possible to wake up with the best energy. I'm going to let you know that it's possible to wake up and know what it is that your business does. I'm going to let you know that it's possible to get that marketing, to get the information out to your audience, to be clear and concise, right? And creative. It's possible. People don't think you're creative, but you are naturally creative in who you are and what you do. If you weren't, you would not be here. You would not be here if you are not creative. We are all creators. Shout out to you, Brianne, for catching that. Shout out to you for catching that. That spaghetti noodle stuck on the wall. Shout out to you for catching that. We are all creators. I love it. And being the creator, you are the expert. So just post it. Post it anyway, right? Your findings, your success, your wins, your research, those are all results. If you're finding somebody that is successful in your industry, post that, react to it, right? Relate to it. This is how your audience will establish what it is that you do and where you do it. So now alluding to where, right? When it comes to that investment, when it comes to that platform, you want to show up as an authority figure, right? You want to walk in your authority. So somebody drop authority in the chat, because it's important to show up as an authority in your niche. When I go on YouTube and I type these keywords, I want to see your face. I want to see your face on the first page. When I go on Facebook and I type these keywords, I want to see your face. I want to see your group that you created. And mind you, this is all free. Facebook is free to use. YouTube is free to use. But in order for you to show up as an authority, you have to establish that investment into the platform, right? Because there's going to be a plethora of people that wish they started when you did. This has everything to do with your platform. And if y'all know me, if y'all know me and y'all really want an energy smoothie, I need y'all to get the right platform in the chat. What is the best platform for you to be on to establish and live your legacy, as Dr. Jaja would say, to really set a foundation for your business, to start the foundation of marketing for your business? You Tizzy, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. So where are you investing your legacy at? Where are you investing your marketing, your strategies at? We want to know. YouTube. Now, I'm going to be honest. If I could be honest, somebody say be real. I want you to be real. Somebody drop be real in the chat. Be real, be real, be real, be real. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Right. YouTube is not an overnight success. And if there is, it's an anomaly, right? YouTube is not an overnight success. However, as soon as you hit that platform, there are multiple benefits that you can get from it. And that's what comes with being an investment. When you invest into a platform, into a mentorship, into a business, you're able to see and reap the benefits from it. It's not an overnight success, but you can, like my clients, get podcast offers within the first month. You can get your first 1,000 subscribers in less than 30 days, like my clients. You can have all of these benefits for you, but you have to see past that and relate to your bigger picture. So when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to just marketing in general with your personal and your faceless, right? These are your two options. Personal is obviously you being in person, how I'm speaking to you right now. And faceless is when you are literally faceless. You can use doodles, you can use graphics, you can use images to get out what it is that needs to be said. However, there is a difference, and structuring it right, like laying the business foundation, is key. Specifically for finance and for making money online and different things that prelude to money directly, people are more trusting when it comes to that person coming on camera, speaking about funding, speaking about credit, right? And being that you have your personal self on the camera for YouTube, you do qualify for a hard RPM. Somebody drop RPM in the chat, because I know some of us don't know what RPM means. Drop RPM in the chat, right? If there's one thing to take away and you want to make money from YouTube, you have to know what RPM means. RPM means revenue per mil. Revenue per mil, M-I-L-L-E. That means how much are you making per 1,000 views? And this can fluctuate. But RPM means revenue per mil. And when you're a personal channel, you do get higher revenue per mils because YouTube recognizes you as an authority figure, right? You're able to post monthly evergreen content and Facebook groups and posting that 1 to 2 times a week to establish your presence, establish your authority, establish evergreen content that is rewatched time after time after time again. Facebook groups, so that way when people are searching in keywords on Google, for example, it's bringing up your YouTube video directly. That is your personal structure. And now personal structure does have 1 to 2 videos a week because of the schedule. You want to figure out what is the best schedule for you and be realistic. Can you record 4 to 5 videos on one day and have your content out for the rest of the month? That is a foundation. That is a structure for your marketing. Everybody has a marketing team in their business, right? Whether that's just you to start or you up in it and you have a team, you need to market your business. And personally really shows that authority figure. When it comes to faceless, you actually do get more views faster because as human beings, we do tend to judge, right? When it's faceless, you get more views faster. However, you want to be posting at a more frequent method. You want to also continue to post those evergreen content, things that last time after time after time again. Why? Because every time somebody watches your videos, that counts towards your watch hours, that counts towards your views. And if you post a video from 2020 and you're still able to get views in 2024, which is me currently, I'm still getting paid from videos that I posted 4 years ago. I would not change a thing when it comes to platforms, not change one thing, right? Because you want people to continuously see you, see your business, see the mission, see the insight that you're giving out when it comes to your niche, right? So being faceless, you do get those views faster. You are posting and preparing monthly, right? That evergreen content, Facebook groups, and utilizing Facebook groups to get information of how to get better content, not Facebook groups to market your actual videos, because that will mess up and destroy your analytics, which I'll get into when y'all tap into me for those other classes. But again, with the faceless, you want to establish an authority of the video, because it's not going to be your person on the video, right? It's just the information that you're providing. So having 5 videos ready to go for your faceless channel before you even post one is going to be crucial to get the attention that you need. And most people don't know that. They'll post one video and then wait another week or two to post another video. But when it's faceless, you need to gain trust quicker than if it was a personal person on the actual channel. If you got that, I want you to drop got that, because personal and faceless is a hot topic. It's a frequently asked question, right? So we need to make a video on it, right? But it's a full breakdown that you can understand when it comes to what it is your business needs. All right, I see a lot of got it. I love it. So next we moving on to that unification, that implementation, that communication, that imagination, that business level, right? The building the business level, right? Got it. Perfect. So with this chart here, I know a lot of us have seen this chart before, but I want to break it down so that it makes sense when it comes to marketing, right? Because you're starting at levels, but there's always ways to get to the next level, but you should know the level that you came from. Why? So that way it can be duplicated, it can be trained, it can be outsourced, because when you get to the top of the top, that imagination level, you will be working on the business and not in the business. So starting at the implementation, that is you editing your own content, finding your own avatar through your physical market research. And I want everybody to be honest, because you could be at different levels in your business for different things, right? So when it comes to marketing, when it comes to customer service, those are different parts of your business. But for marketing, I want to know where everybody is at, looking at this chart and looking at the definitions on the side of it. For marketing, where are you? Drop it in the chat. Implementation, unification, communication, or imagination. And I want you to be honest, because when you're honest, now we can build. Now we can build, right? Okay, I see implementation, unification, implementation, right? So a lot of us are at the groundwork. And I know there are a few more people. There's 46 people in here. I expect 47 answers. Somebody drop something in the chat for me. Where do you think I'm is? Where do you think I'm is? Drop something in the chat for me, right? I want everybody to drop it in the chat so y'all can see, and look in the chat and see how many people are on that same level as you when it comes to marketing. When it comes to marketing, how many people are on the same level as you? And I want to know, have you connected with any of these people in the chat? Have you reached out, said, let's go live, found out what they've done to create content with the people that are on the same level as you? Because we looking for things to do, looking for content to make, looking for people to speak to, when in this chat, in this mentorship, there are people on the same level as you that you can utilize, collaborate, and really make a great point of working together as mentees, as coaches, as your actual community. This is the community. Luhv Plus is the community. We could interview each other. We could collaborate. Great. Exactly. Right? That implementation level, editing your own content, finding your own avatar through physical marketing, that unification level, right? Recording your process and your skills. So meaning recording how you're making your video, not just making the video. The unification level is you recording, you writing out your scripts, understanding that a script, what it takes, I'm gonna say this fast, so catch it like you're gonna catch the ball on Saturday, the Golden Bucket for the charity event at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Plug, right? Catch it, right? I want y'all to catch this. When you write in your script, this is what you should be recording and documenting out loud. Your script should contain that hook right away, because the first 10 seconds is crucial on YouTube. And then the next 30 seconds, right? That hook needs to happen right away. And you need to answer the question within the 30 seconds. So that first 10 seconds is the hook. The 30 seconds has the answer to what it is that the title or the thumbnail has for you. And I know we're wrapping up, but then you want to get into the pillars. You want to get into the strategy. You want to get into whatever it is, if it's 3 points, 4 points, 5 points, right? Examples, you want to get into those, relating yourself to what it is that you're talking about in the video. You want to get into those. That's your body. And then you want to prelude to that call to action, right? As I said during this presentation just now, right? I talked about the charity event and threw it right in there when I said court, right? Because you remember basketball, you have to catch the ball to score, right? That's like in your video. Anything that you're saying related to what your call to action is, you want to speak about it throughout the duration of your video. But if your call to action is subscribe to my channel, you don't want to be like, y'all subscribe to my channel. It's fun over here. Like, no, it's not, because you keep telling me to subscribe. It's not fun. I don't want to keep hearing you telling me to subscribe, right? But you want to prelude to what that call to action. If you're saying subscribe to my channel, then throughout the duration of your video, you want to mention, listen, y'all, if y'all subscribe to my channel, I promise you I'm going to give y'all a video on this. Or if y'all subscribe to when y'all subscribe to my channel, y'all will see that we have a playlist right here, right? Because now you're brazen over the call to action, but you're including it throughout the duration of your video. And of course, capping it with the end, right? So that is your full blueprint for your videos. And when it comes to the communication, which is the next level, working on the business and not in the business, understanding that hiring the experts is imperative. If you are ready to take your business to the next level, if you are ready to market your business to the next level, then you want to hire the experts and delegate. And we're going to get right into the next slide about them activities that we should be delegating, right? Because we all want to be at the imagination level. We all want to collaborate and have evergreen content that people, hundreds and thousands of people are watching for hours per hour and for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? So when it comes to your minimum wage activities, getting more leads, and understanding your platform, understanding your market, you want to know the difference between your minimum wage activity and your revenue generating activities. We got 3 more slides, family, 2 more slides, and we are almost there, right? So getting leads for your, getting more leads, getting more subscribers, being on a platform that really caters to you. I want to know, what is the minimum wage activities and generating activities when it comes to your content, when it comes to marketing, right? So for example, throw it in the chat, MWA or RGA, right? Shooting the content. Is shooting the content, as in you recording the content, you actually making the content. Is that minimum wage activities, or is that going to generate you revenue? Drop it in the chat. Minimum wage or revenue generating. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. RGA. And so it's actually RGA. It's revenue generating activities. If you don't film your content or have somebody producing your content, then your information is not getting out there. Then you're not marketing your business. Then you're not setting yourself aside from the people that's actually taking breaks and not posting content, right? That is a revenue generating activity. Why? Because you gain leads, you gain a community, you gain an audience, and all of those you can now utilize to your benefit. When it comes to self-doubt, is that minimum wage activities or is that revenue generating activities? We're going to get revenue from self-doubting. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, y'all fast on this one. I know y'all fast on this one. I know that's right. I know that is right. Okay. Right. So I want y'all to hire somebody. Matter of fact, let this be a task. I want y'all to hire somebody. Go on Fiverr or go on Upwork and put a post out for self-doubt, someone who can self-doubt for you. And I want you to hire them so that they can do the self-doubting, because you're no longer doing it. That's it. And give them like 50 cents a day, to self-doubt for you because you're not doing it no more. That is done data. There is no more self-doubt because you are the expert. Let's go, right? I want y'all to drop in the chat, no more self-doubt. Matter of fact, write it so I know it's real because that's supposed to know right in front of me at all times. We don't want to doubt ourselves because you are the expert. Everything you do matters. Somebody is always watching. Yes. So make sure y'all post down Upwork, hire them 50 cents a day so they could self-doubt for you. Right? When it comes to your freebies, is it a minimum wage activity or revenue generating activities? Some people feel like I ain't giving that information out for free. That's wild. I need to get paid. Like, I need to get paid. I need to get paid. But where's your focus? Where's your purpose? If you were aligned and you were in MMA with Luhv Plus, you would know that you're, oh, I'm over time? Okay. I thought it was 9:20, but it's okay. So we're going to finish up in 3 minutes right now. All right. So when it comes to your freebie is your lead magnet. Hesitation when it comes to MWAs and RGAs. It's hesitation at MWA or RGA. Drop it in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought it was 9:20. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Comments. Is your comments at MWA or RGA? Right? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Is your comments at RGA or MWA? Beautiful. It's checklist, as in like your reminders, as in like your time blocking, as in all of those things. Is that a check? Is that a MWA? Is that an MWA or RGA? Drop it in the chat, your checklist. Beautiful. All right, y'all. So these are the last 2 slides when it comes to your actual promise and your payoff. When it comes to the groundwork for enduring the success and financial prosperity, you want to have a promise that pays off in your video. So your title, your thumbnail, your hook, those are all your promises. And then you want to pay it off when people click and watch your video. Over here, y'all could take a screenshot real quick because I got to go, right? These are all the niches that you can get into and what they're currently making. Now they fluctuate, whether that's a personal or a faceless channel, which we talked about earlier, but just know here's a quick glimpse, right? And then to last it all off, closing it up at 9:15, these are just quite frankly, why YouTube, right? We know what RPM means. I want y'all to drop in the chat. What does RPM mean? Move with speed. What does RPM mean, right? We see CTR. CTR is your click-through rate. VPH is your views per hour. And SEO, we should all know that's your search engine optimization, right? Revenue per mil, perfect. So these are all different methods that YouTube breaks down for you so you do not have to do it yourself, automatically putting you on a unification level when it comes to what content you should put out. So I want us to just really be present to the fact that it all starts with you, and it could just be one time that you're recording the video, one time that you're putting the information out there, one time that you're making a difference in your business that will change the rest of your life, family. So drop a battery in the chat if y'all got that, if it was valuable, if y'all picked up anything that I threw up like an alley-oop, right? Drop the battery symbol in the chat. I love it, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. We got to get into the closings and the commitments. So I'm just grateful that everybody stayed on, and I'm excited to see y'all face. When I type in y'all niche and y'all keywords, I need to see y'all face like this. Yeah, just like that. All right, y'all. So let's get it. We moving on. Drop some batteries in the chat. That was helpful. Let's get it.
Go ahead and let's speak. Well, first of all, everybody to come on mute, because if you don't know, if you did not learn something about YouTube and posting and some content from this, you should have just stayed in the bed. Okay, just stayed in the bed. Pull the covers over your head. How many people was this relatable for? I need everybody to come off mute and show some love to our energy coach. Let's go, y'all. I can't hear y'all. Y'all moving slow. Let's go. I can't hear y'all. What's wrong? I can't hear y'all. What's wrong? Hello?
They not gonna post. That's why I say no. I know y'all gonna post.
Hey, I'm gonna make some.
Yes.
Turn it up. Let's get it. Let's
That
get
was
it.
music.
Go,
Drop it down.
You go, Jazz.
Ruby.
Said Jazz.
Very excited.
Jazz.
Thank you.
Golden impact right there.
You're wonderful, Jazz. We appreciate you, friend.
Jazz.
Let's go.
Informative.
Yes.
So much.
Yeah.
Do your thing, Jazz. You know your
Thank you,
stuff.
Navi, for not muting her.
Always.
Thank you, Queen.
I thought I had it till 9:20.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Sleep.
Oh man. All right, Queen. So I mean, that was absolutely phenomenal. I'm quite sure everybody has some takeaways, but at the end of the day, you got something to hold them accountable to. Somebody holding somebody accountable to something. Where them commitments at? Where they at? Who got them commitments going on? Where they at?
That's a fact. Bring
All
them
right,
out.
hold
Bring
up,
them
hold up,
out.
hold up. You know what? Are we gonna check they work right now, or are we gonna jump into these commitments first? What? I don't know, because they thought they was getting away. Y'all thought y'all could just hide out on the back because y'all got y'all cameras off, but we gonna check and see what's going on. How you want to run it, Sonny?
Hey, I'm Bill Cosby in it over here. Hey,
All right, so we
do what
gonna
you
gonna
gotta
see
do,
what's
my
going
guy.
on in the background. We gonna see what's going on, see who been doing that work, and see who was really committed. Because we just had the energy coach come through, and y'all said y'all was committed. I seen the chat. I counted every name. I seen all them numbers. Everybody said they was committed. So we gonna see what's going on right now.
Ooh. Hey, don't turn them cameras off now. Don't log off now. How many people are still in here? Stop playing. See, we down to 43. We losing people. Stop playing, y'all. Y'all better stop playing. Let's go.
All right, so what's going on? Y'all already know we go in, see what's going on in the background, make sure everybody's, sticking to their commitments. Because at the end of the day, this is really all about support, holding each other accountable, whether it's a coach or a student, because the coaches are students. So we, this is something that we do for each other, and we're looking to do for you as well. So let me see. I'm not logged in. 1 second, y'all. Hold up. Hold me accountable, because Ma said, Mogul, that was the first thing you said. Don't hit that Gmail.
You better don't.
All right, so let me know. Let me know in the chat before we even pull it up. Let me know if you've discovered anything with doing this work. Like, have you discovered how you could be replacing these minimum wage activities with revenue generating activities? Let me know in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've discovered something with doing the work for this week. So where we at? Where we at? Here we go. All right. So we are in the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp group. Let's see what's going on. Who want to come through, support me, and let's see. Okay, hold up. There we go. So I want to see what's going on. Jaja's always out here, putting the work in. I don't know. I might have to check on the back end to see if he's #1 for doing these tasks. So let's see, building business foundation for long-term success. Absolutely. So, this is the week we're in, right? So this is the theme of the week, business building foundation for long-term success. So we talked about those MWAs, those RGAs. We talked about the Fantastic Five, right? The foundational 5. We talked about the 4 levels of business. Let me know in the chat, which level of business are you currently at? Let me know in the chat, which level are you currently at? So we got Terrence here. We got Jaja. We got Terrence again. We got Jaja again. We got Terrence again. So, y'all said y'all was committed. Where y'all at? Y'all said y'all was committed. Where y'all at? So Terrence said, let's see, his strategy. Matter of fact, let's start with Jaja. Let's start with Jaja, because I know he dropped some high energy right here. I know Jaja said some things. So he was talking about the last accountability call. So he said this accountability call made me think about me being more accountable for my abilities. Ooh, that's a bar right there, Ja. I have to assure that I utilize my capabilities and abilities to build strong business foundations. That's a fact. Building business systems that operate to acquire passive and active income is a must in order to acquire wealth development. Sales generation with or without your active participation happens when you plant managers to manage your investments. All right, Jaja, and look, and this is how the work is supposed to look, right? So if you come in here and you do the work and it looks like 3 sentences, if it feels like it was easy for you, then you weren't really doing the work. If it feels easy, you weren't really doing the work. Somebody drop down in the chat. If it feels easy, I wasn't doing the work. And I know, you know, some people had questions about, you know, what happens if the task is asking me something that I already did before. If it feels easy, you're not doing the work, right? So I had to go in myself, right, and revise things that I wrote, even if it looked like what Jaja just wrote. You know, you want to take time to revise these things because you're inculcating the idea you created, right? So, and it won't hit you until later. So maybe sometimes you may repeat the same things, but as you think about the task throughout the day, a new idea might hit you. Like that happened to me earlier. I wrote something out for my MWAs and my RGAs, and maybe like 5 minutes later, I'm just thinking about, oh, I could actually start implementing this and turn that MWA into RGA. So, you know, that's the point of the revisions. So who else we got? We got Terrence. Terrence, drop what team you're on. Drop the emoji for your coach. Let me know what team you're on. And matter of fact, I want to stop sharing the screen real quick because it's looking like Terrence and Jaja up here. And y'all know y'all gonna see me up here, right? Okay, we got Chrissy. Chrissy, drop what team you're on because we definitely want to give you those points for doing the work. We definitely want to give you those points. So I just want to get some hands to see if anybody discovered anything when doing this work. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, and I want y'all to come up. So Dr. Jaja, what's going on, King? Gotta come off mute.
Peace and blessings. Peace, King.
Peace.
Everything is well. What I'm learning from the challenge is that the challenge is challenging. And
Yeah.
what makes the challenge challenging is that, you know, it goes back into, you know, if you're a financial freedom fighter, you know, it reminds me of, you know, the ability to be in the house and be in the field. So I'm a hip hop hustler, so I'm always in the field. So what the challenge is challenging me on is that I also got to be in the house, and being in the house is having the ability to be online typing and writing. And I haven't written this much in a long time because I'm always in the field. So I've been in the banks. I'm looking to go to at least 5 banks a week. So I've already been to 20 banks since this challenge, already building relationships with the relationship business managers. And, you know, my business credit is probably about 350,000 in, you know, so I'm hustling, I'm out here. So for me personally, I'm just out here trying to balance the two between writing and also being, you know, in the field. So that's a great thing though, because perfection is imperfection for me. And when I notice that, that's good.
Absolutely. So look, and that's not me doing the time of this time, y'all. That's not me. I don't know who's doing it. I think a mentee is playing with us. Somebody doing that in the background. But, you know, I would say that you writing is you being in the field, though. You know, because now you know what you're going to do when you get in the field, right? So now you're not running around, scrambling, doing the same, you know, making the same mistakes that you made before. Now you know exactly, now you're more effective in less time. Now you became more effective in less time and you have that direction to get right to it. So shout out to Jaja. Y'all sent him some love in the chat. And we got Cressy coming up, and then, yeah, what's going on, Cressy? Oh, you're on mute.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Prosperous risings, prosperous risings.
Right. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it off of him. These challenges make you think. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's nothing you can sit down for 5 minutes and just throw something on a piece of paper. It makes you think. Sometimes I spend more than the 20, 30, 40 minutes that it says sit down and you know, think about, because I have so many things I want to do. I need to narrow them down into details and make sure it's aligning with week 3 or, you know, whatever the assignment is, week 2. I have to make sure it fits.
All right, now I know how y'all feel, because what's going on? Appreciate you, Cressy. Y'all send Cressy some love in the chat.
Absolutely. Oh, you
I
see
don't
it.
even see a
Huh?
timer though. It just be going up.
You see it. That's somebody in the background. Kana, you better say 3 words and be out.
It ain't me. It ain't me. Learning the impact that the systems being in place and not being in place actually has. Because when things come at you unexpectedly, what you don't have made yet just don't happen. So it's very impactful getting from that implementation to that unification, being able to communicate it out so that when life comes at you, it just still keeps going.
Hold up. That look, Kana made it on time. Shout out to Kana, man. Shout out to Kana. I see the clock now. It wasn't popping up before. You wasn't getting us that time. I seen it. I seen it. Absolutely. Sunshine, you got something to say to that?
Shoot, yeah. Listen, I'm just proud of you. I'm proud of you getting under that time because I was just waiting for the music to go off. But seriously, y'all. I'm looking at the time right now, and I'm proud of you, Kane, to keep doing that work. I'm proud of you, Christy. Keep showing up and doing that work. I'm proud of you, Dr. Jaja. Y'all being here getting to it, but we're about to close this baby out, okay? It has been a wealthy winning Wednesday, y'all. And we got a couple of things to talk about. But first, I want to talk about how our energy coach came through in here with that Mamba mentality, y'all. She came in here and let you know straight off the bat, what was you supposed to be dropping in the chat? I'm not playing with my potential. I'm spreading my potential. Don't you play with her on no day. And so this was literally about being able to visualize what you are supposed to be doing on YouTube. She literally broke this all the way down. Like, I learned something today. If y'all did, and I did, and I done heard it quite a few times. She probably done slapped me up, stopped my head a few times here being transparent, but I learned something today. We don't put the time up on the closing. Okay, we don't put the time up on the closing. Stop playing with me. Okay, now, when we talking about this anchor, right? The queen let us know that your anchor should be assuring you that you are on the right track, right? It's all about that bigger picture. She talked to us about our strategic collaborations, right? This is how we make money in our sleep. If you want to make money in your sleep, I need you to drop that green battery in the chat. Drop it in the chat, family. Right now, let me see it. It should be moving, but I want y'all to be mindful. We must be mindful of who we are collabing with, right? Because this part is about leverage. So what she talked about is she talked about being able to drop a video. What? Okay. I'm getting messages, y'all. My bad. My bad. I thought that was done. Oh no, it wasn't. My bad. Okay, so listen, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun, y'all. I forgot that I told her to do the commitments, but then magic came in. My bad. So we gotta go over the commitments before we do the closing. My bad, y'all. I was like, yo, forget this music. Yo, look, y'all put me on punishment.
Listen, it was sounding good. I was with you. I said, listen, this is commitments reiterating the amendments.
Listen, my bad, y'all. My bad. Listen, I forgot Magic came through there and was all in the work, y'all. My bad.
Right.
Y'all know I love y'all. All right. I'm closing my curtain right now. See, I'm disappearing. Jazz, come through with them commitments. Baby.
I bet. Don't close it all the way. Just let it peekaboo so we know you're coming back. All right. I bet y'all. So yes, with the commitment
back
and
again.
all that. What you said?
I don't know who that was.
Okay. With the commitments and all that we did this class, this morning, even last night, and establishing what we need in our business throughout the week, the commitments have to be getting done. So I want to know one by one which commitments have been done by you, which needs to be continued to be worked on, and what you haven't got to yet. So I want you to drop me in the chat if you laid out your foundational 5, that layout, that creation, the anchor, the affiliate, the marketing, the assets, the upselling, the investments. Drop me in the chat if you've completed that, because I can read y'all the commitments, but we all know how to read here, right? So I want to know who has actually done it, right? We have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday, have you done it, right? Because 2 days went past out of our lives. Have we done our foundational 5? And I only see 2 people out of 43. That's wild. That's wild. No recording. We're not sharing this recorded. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I completed it. Okay. Right? Because that foundational 5, as we talked about earlier, will not only help you in your business, but you could create one for your content, for your marketing. You can create one for your customer service and how you respond to your clientele, to your people. But again, I digress because time, right? Okay, I got 109. Okay. All right. Minimum wage and revenue generating accountability, holding yourself accountable. Drop me in the chat. Drop I did if you wrote down your minimum wage and your revenue generating activities. Drop I did. Drop I did. Drop I did. Drop I did. Because this is going to tell you what you can delegate to others and what you can directly contribute, right? So we want, number 1, minimum wage activities to be delegated, revenue generating activities to directly contribute to your day-to-day timely tasks. Fit it in. What's your priority for the week? What's your priority for the day? Those are your revenue generating activities, and stick to it. Commit to it. And if you did your vision board, I want you to put that in the chat. Like all that. I want y'all to put that in the chat. I want y'all to put that in the chat if you did your vision board. If you did your vision board, put that in the chat and drop it in your community. Drop it with your people so that everybody could see. And I want y'all to read the chat because y'all just spelled out. If you committed, I did that. Let's go.
Somebody's finger might need to be broke.
I like it. Y'all ain't gonna cut me off. I did that. I'm at
Like,
close it up.
what is going on? I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, Moya Boo. All right. So listen, y'all. Are you gonna be speaking on the weekend, Moya? Or okay, so y'all already know this
I am
is
Queen.
Mogul.
I am Queen. Sorry, I was waiting to be unmuted. Yes, absolutely. All right. Great morning. So sorry, I can go ahead.
No, I was saying, let them know what weekend it is. Go ahead, Queen, you got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, do y'all know what weekend this is? Can y'all drop it in the chat what this weekend is? And I'm going to wait for that. All right. Yes. So this weekend is our Mogul Meetup weekend. All right. So we're meeting up all across the nations. Yes, absolutely. So if you guys have seen already, I've dropped in the chat for Atlanta. We're out here in Atlanta and we're going to be meeting up this Sunday, but also just drop in the different Mogul Meetup groups, what city you're in, connect with folks in your city, and let's meet up this weekend. For example, Queen Jazz, she's in New York. So you can definitely hit up Queen Jazz on Luhv Plus to get the details on the Mogul Meetup for New York. And anyone else who wants to coordinate the meetups for their different cities, feel free to hit me up on Luhv Plus as well. And I can assist you in any way, but you can plan that meetup between this Friday and Sunday. So you can select one of those days, whatever day works best for you. Just choose a date and connect with each other and just build some strategic partnerships during this time frame. All right, so that's all I have. Back to you, Sunny.
I love it. Thank you so much, Queen Moya. I need everybody to drop what city they in the chat. Where you meeting up at? Drop them cities in the chat. Let's see what's going on. I need to see it before we go anywhere. Drop your city in the chat and where will you? Okay, Kansas City. Okay, let's go. New York City. What that say, Bree? Is that Abidjan? What is that? Where you at? We got Houston. Okay, we got Fate, Texas. I've never even heard of that. Y'all is in some places. Let's go, y'all. Denmark, ATL, baby, let's go. ATL, baby, let's go. Jersey, let's go. Orange, Texas, let's go. Listen, I hope y'all take the time out to make sure that you get to experience this energy. Take it from the Zoom to the real room. We're going to be in person. And this is the perfect time for you to get to bond with your coaches, a perfect time for you to get to bond with the other mentees and start building those strategic relationships that we've been talking about. And so everybody should be meeting up in a city near you. If it's not directly in your city, it should be a city near you. But this is definitely not just that Mamba mentality. but that mogul mentality, and we about to meet it up, y'all. So let's go for this weekend. I need to hear about it. I can't wait to hear about how everybody's weekend was on Monday. So y'all should all be somewhere meeting with a mogul elite coach in a city near you. Let's get to it, family. Now it's time to close it up. We're gonna go back to the closing. All right. So listen, I already told y'all the Queen Jazz, what she did. She came through with that Mamba mentality. And what did she tell y'all to do? What look, do y'all need me to say it again? She came out the gate with it. She said, I'm not playing with my potential. I'm spreading my potential, right? Right, y'all? Okay. So listen, we already talked about what the anchor is about. We're going back into the strategic collaborations. Those are so important, family. She talked about like the leverage in that. And so you need to understand that literally you can drop a video one time and for years to come, people will be watching that video. She even gave you that little gem and told you what to do first. Like those frequently asked questions that people ask you about your business, just make the video on that answering the question and you don't have to keep answering the question. We one and done. I need you to drop that one and done in the chat. Let's go, y'all. And then she talked about choosing that content day. Oh my gosh, like for real. Understand that literally that content day is everything. It's everything. Why? Because you don't have to spread your time out all over the place. You usually take.
Not me.
You take the time out to get your content done in one day, and then you operate in your Black Mamba mentality. And what are we? Again, we are one and done. Get it all out in one time and then splice it all up, right? Chop it all up, right? It could be hours, right, Queen Jazz, if I'm not mistaken. I don't care how long it is, but chop that bad boy up and you got content for a whole month real quick. So she talked about that upsell, right? It's so much easier to upsell when you do what? Show your results. Show your results, post your results, and watch the impact it has on your business. Investment, she went over investments. The first thing we're supposed to invest in is what? Drop it in the chat, drop it in the chat, drop it in the chat. Okay, and so we are investing in ourselves first. But she talked about you show up as an authority in your niche, set up that solid foundation on your platform and watch how people invest back into you. Remember, it always starts and ends with you. Tube that is. Listen, Mamba, we out. Jazz, come talk to us real quick about what's going on in NY this weekend, baby.
Oh yes. Oh yes. New York. All right. So this Saturday, 1 p.m., we actually have the Golden Bucket charity event. So this is a basketball tournament. So it's an entertainment, but also an educational event. Just really spreading health awareness and leadership development within business. So everybody that's in New York, even CT, the surrounding tri-state areas, make sure y'all pop out. We did post it on the New York Mogul Meetup in the Luhv Plus app. Y'all can also message me on the Luhv Plus app directly as well. But again, it is an event that's catering to health awareness and business leadership because it's the battle of the businesses. So there are 4 teams. Each team represents a business. We have team real estate, team funding, team credit, and they're all playing against each other to win the Kobe Bryant Championship Award. But the team that wins, they actually get the most money raised for the charity. So there are 3 charities. The first one is First Presbyterian Church in Jamaica. That is my church, born and raised. And then we have Gateway Give Back. They're actually on their 5th annual Give Back, just giving back to kids and students like notebooks, pens, paper. They even give back haircuts, which is so cute to see the little boys. They get their haircuts before they go back to school. It's adorable. They're on their 5th Give Back. And then we also have Marie's Food Pantry, and that's established in Haiti. So we give back globally, internationally, and we just invite the business owners to play the basketball game to prelude to health, right? Health being important because health is wealth is so overlooked. We can do all of this, but if we can only stay in one bed for the rest of our lives, then all of this doesn't really matter. So that's what the event is really about. And of course, we're going to have an MC, a commentator. We're going to have vendors with body snatch material. We're going to have vitamins. We're going to have sea moss gummy. We're going to have food, ice cream, all the sorts. So it's definitely a great event. Mogul Meetup NYC this Saturday, 1 p.m. There is a ticket that you do get, but all of the funds go to the charity. Last year, we was able to give out over $5,000 to each, spread out amongst the charity. But the number one charity last year got $1,500, and that was Project Jumpstart Belize. So they did it. Project Jumpstart Belize was an organization that helps kids in Belize last year, right? So this year now we upped it to $2,000. So now we can give the top charity $2,000, and I'm so excited because we're just walking in our purpose and really helping people that are in need, because we always talk about wanting to be heard, felt, and seen, right? Well, now we're helping people that want to be heard, felt, and seen, but not necessarily know how, or can be in communities and environments like this to really propel them to be heard, felt, and seen. So now events like this and just helping with finances and everything that they do to help the community will really help these children, people in Haiti, my church, the youth in the church really feel heard, felt, and seen with the support from their outside community. So I love y'all. If y'all can make it, please, please do. If you can still support, we also have a GoFundMe. If y'all want to donate, y'all can as well. That's that money flow, that money circulation where you park your money, right? Certain places where we giving, right? If you had a goal to give during that second week and you ain't reached that goal yet, I'm gonna send y'all the link for the GoFundMe so y'all can reach that goal respectfully, right? We wrote it down, so let's make it happen. But I'm just so excited. I could go on and on about this event. But yes, again, New York City, 1 p.m. Saturday, the Mogul Meetup, the Golden Bucket Charity Event, Kobe Bryant edition. And I say this last thing because I love this event. I'm so excited, right? This is our second annual charity event. We have the Golden Awards that is next month, right? And that is our 4th annual. But the charity event is something we established because we just know that we're not doing enough for the community in the ways that we should. So to provide an event like this is really just pulling people out of their current feelings, their current statues, and really just put into perspective what's going on. I don't know if anybody knows, but Kobe Bryant's father actually passed away yesterday. And I was sitting in my office and I was like, damn, like I didn't know how to feel because there were certain things that would happen with the event and I felt like it was like a sabotage, right? But then when I saw that and I saw Kobe Bryant's father pass away yesterday, I'm like, wow, like God will really put in front of you what you're supposed to be doing, and he will always give you the confirmation. God is an on-time God. Anything that you are doing, it is on time. So keep doing it. Whatever it is, just do it because God is going to back you up no matter what anybody ever do or come close to you. So I love y'all. If y'all can't donate, I actually dropped the link in the chat now. But yes, Saturday, the biggest New York City Welcome Me to 1 p.m. for this month. And I'm excited to see anybody that can make it out. I love y'all.
I love it. I'm glad you said that you was getting ready to drop the link in the chat, because you should definitely do that. And please post it inside our community as well for those that are not here, but just put it up everywhere. Support, y'all. And don't forget, listen, while we mogul meeting up, don't forget that it is a competition. It is a competition as far as who can have the best mogul meetup. So show up and show out, y'all, because we can't wait till Monday to hear about what's going down. It has been a wealthy winning Wednesday, and we have operated completely through that Mamba mentality. I want to say we love y'all to life, and Mamba, we is all the way out. Have a great one. Go be phenomenal, everybody.